I'm looking for Bruzak. I'm looking for Orak. Of course, I'm looking... Ooh, Gangalo. Gangalo is really, really good. Hello, everybody. My name is BearCozy, and today we're playing some Awaken Chaos Era. In the last episode, let's go to the adventure. In the last episode, we have cleared all of Chapter 2 on Mythic, and we are now on Chapter 3. The episode before that was Chapter 1. That was really, really cool. We're starting to get some gear, and now it's time to get that legendary gear. The rewards for Chapter 3. Possible loot, level 5 glyph. So that is what we're going to be farming. Let's do our free daily summons. See if we can get something good out of that. Let's see what this is. All right, skip the animation. And we got Malago. Actually, Malago is actually pretty good. Let me see if he's a part of the fusion. I believe he is. Let me go to the altar and check hero synthesis. And if you did not know, this is how you check the hero synthesis to see if you are wasting your valuable heroes. Where is Malago? There he is. Yes, he is right there. And we actually pulled him, so that is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and lock him because I will need him later for the synthesis. I believe I had 2 or 3 copies of this guy already, and I fed him off to make some of my heroes stronger. But that's not a big deal since you can get him fairly easy. So that is really, really cool. We got most of the heroes ready. We got Evelyn. I just need 1 more copy of her. And then we got this guy. He's ready. And we got Malago just now. He's ready. And all we need, I believe, is CC. And we should be able to fuse Hackerin. So that's going to be in the near future, hopefully, if I can get some copies of the much-needed champs. I'm really looking forward to this guy. As you can see, Foodie has given me a quest, and I've completed that quest. Clear Adventure Chapter 10 on Hard. I am on Mythic, and I'm a little bit ahead of this quest, but I wanted to claim this together. And the reason why I wanted to claim this together, not only is it the last quest in the storyline adventure Stage 1, but we also get an Ancient Summoning Crystal, which is a guaranteed epic or legendary. So let's claim this together. I got my 50 diamonds. Let's go ahead and get the Ancient Summoning Crystal and go right to it. Let's check the backpack. It's probably in there. Here it is. I'm just going to go ahead and pop it on camera. Hopefully, it's something really, really good. I'm looking for Bruzak. I'm looking for Orak. Of course, I'm looking... Okay. Ooh, Gangalo. Gangalo is really, really good. We got ourselves a legendary... One of my friends who's been playing this game for quite some time has been trying to get Gangalo, and he cannot. And I actually just pulled him. He looks really cool. Very, very cool. I have to take a look at his kit. Let's go ahead and confirm. And let's go right into Mythic 3-1. Now, we just pulled Gangalo, which was our guaranteed epic or legendary. It landed a legendary. I'll have to go back and take a look at his kit. I am not very familiar with him. My buddy has been trying to get him, and he can't. So, without further delay, let's go ahead. Chapter 3, Stage 1. We're going to go right into it. And we're starting Chapter 3, Stage 1, which is going to be awesome. This is going to be on auto for now, unless we get stuck. So, in the last episode, if you missed it, titled Clearing Chapter 2, that we actually got Zatlux to level 60. So, we've made some really good progress there. And... we gave him some better gear as well. Nathalia is still wearing gear from many, many moons ago. So this clearing Chapter 3 should give us some very nice gear. I am looking forward to it. Periodically, I will be making cuts in the video for time's sake to save time so you're not watching an hour of this. If you want to see full versions or longer versions or shorter versions, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you're liking this play-along series, where you are in your progress, whether you're ahead of me or you're not here just yet. Hopefully, if you're not up to this point, this will help you progress, seeing what I'm working with, seeing the heroes that I have, and the gear that they have. So far, we have 2 level 60s, we have 2 level 50s, and we seem to be doing okay. I did get lucky with Zatlux on my first 5 pull, which is the first 5 guaranteed pulls where you get to pick a guaranteed hero. I did not have very many good choices, so I ended up going with Zatlux since he's the best epic in the game right now. And I am very happy I took him. Alright, first time gear. We get some rewards for clearing that stage. We actually got a nice 5-star Raiders coat in a Raiders set, which is nice. That'll give us some speed. It does not have any secondary stats, unfortunately, but it is 5-star, so if we need it, we can roll it. Moving on to Chapter 3, Stage 2. Oh my goodness, these little gremlins. Oh man, those gremlins can be rough. They all have joint attack and it's not pretty. So we want to kill them as fast as possible because once they get going, you're taking a ton of unnecessary damage. But hopefully Zatlux will clean them all up, and it looks like he does. That is really good for us. We get some heals. Moving on to Wave 2. Let's see if he can go again. Now Zatlux, when he kills an enemy, he does reset his ultimate, which then he opens up with his ultimate, which in this case he does not. That is unfortunate. His crit rate right now is not 100%. He is right around 91 or 95%. He's very, very close, and I'm looking forward to getting some much better gear moving on to Wave 3. So Zatlux is strong against water, so let's see what he can do, and he gets deflected. No defense down. He can't do much. His ultimate is not up. So we'll see if we can at least kill one off, because the joint attack on these guys is brutal. All right, Nathalia taking her first turn this whole stage. That's not bad. She cleaned up 3 of them, 1 left. Zatlux should have no issues. Boom, there we go. All right, Wave 3 is done. We got our victory. We got our loot. Very nice. We get a few scrolls. We get a Soul Hunter scroll, and we get a Windwalk. So that'll be very, very good, as well as experience. We're continuing on to Chapter 3, Stage 3. So one thing I forgot to mention really quick, I've done some work on Zatlux. I've upgraded his glyphs to level 5, and he is now a killing god, which is awesome. Now we can focus on farming the level 5 glyphs, which I need to continue progressing a little bit more, so we're working on that. I went ahead and actually upgraded his abilities all the way as well, so he is maxed out there. And same thing for Nathalia. I've done some glyph work and some elemental farming offline, off camera, and her glyphs are up to level 5 as well. Those 2 are my 2 strongest heroes right now. Hey, you're still watching the video. That means you're enjoying the content. And if you're enjoying the content, that means somebody else will also. Click the subscribe button below and help this video reach more people so they can enjoy it as well. We are on Chapter 3, Stage 3. We're progressing on auto, but it is getting increasingly difficult. Defense down actually goes down, which is really, really nice. Zatlux is doing some major work. Okay, not too bad. He cleans up the first wave, and we're moving on. Here's Wave 2. Now, the plan right now, since we have 2 level 60s, the plan right now is to get to Chapter 4 on Mythic difficulty. That is where the rage set is. So I'm looking forward to getting to there and getting some 5-star and 6-star gear. Also, on the side, as we're progressing, it's very important for me personally to have an extra experience bonus. That way we can continue leveling our heroes. I am slowly working on leveling more food and getting them to 4 and 5 stars. I've managed to get myself a couple of 5-star foodies already, so that is really, really good. I need a few more for my third 60, so that is going to be amazing. If you missed the summons, if you skipped the video and you missed the summons, we got a guaranteed epic or legendary, and we actually pulled a Ganglio, so that was really, really cool. We've completed Foodie's Quest Stage 1, and that gave us a Ganglio. Just gonna go ahead and pop it on camera. Hopefully it's something really, really good. I'm looking for Bruzak, I'm looking for Orak, of course I'm looking... Okay, ooh, Ganglio. Ganglio is really, really good. For the sake of this video, I will look at the new hero Ganglio off camera. I have not looked at his kit yet. He is new to me, so I'll have to see where he's good and where I can use him. Alright, Zatlux, do your thing. Zatlux is an absolute monster, and I need some better gear. We've got his skills upgraded to max, we got his glyphs upgraded to level 5, and now he just needs 100% crit rate, and then we can start working on his speed, attack, and his crit damage. When you're going into these adventures, keep an eye on the elemental bonus. Elemental bonus will give you 50% more damage, so that is something to keep an eye on. So if you're finding yourself stuck, first check your elemental advantage, and if all else fails, grab a support hero from one of your friends. You're more than welcome to use my support hero. I've recently switched out my support hero from Nathalia to Zatlux. Since most of us should have a Nathalia, I figured you can try my Zatlux out. Keep in mind, I'm still working on him. He is a work in progress. Raven is down to 30%. That is really, really good. Connor coming in with the buffs. Nathalia should be coming up shortly. Maybe she'll be able to clean up the boss and we can continue progressing and see what we get. 4 rewards. That'd be awesome. Boom. Really close. Really, really close. Down to 8%. There goes Connor. Down to 5. And Zatlux finishes her off. All right. Very cool. We get our very first level 5 Scroll of the Titan, which is awesome. Chapter 3, Stage 5, we are making some good progress, and you can see we only have 260 heroes. The rest are 50, so we got 260s, 250s, and we're actually able to do some good progress and do some good work. I'm still working on figuring out what the aura is. If you know what that aura is and what it actually does on the bottom of the enemy's feet, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what that actually represents. I'm still trying to work through that and figure out exactly what that is. And let's see, Nathalia coming in. She is so clutch here, and she's going to clean up the rest of the wave. And there we go. Going into 3-6, the first 2 waves should not be a problem, and I'm going to go ahead and skip right to the boss. Moving on to wave 3. Look at the size of this crocodile. Now, Zatlux pretty much soloed the first 2 waves. Not really much to see there. And now we're moving on to the gigantic Monstrous Crocodile. There he goes with the tail flip. And he did not actually damage any of our heroes because we have some shields on, which was really, really cool. He does have attack down, so that should not be a problem. That should help our team survive. Brand does have the attack down on his counterattack, which is awesome. Just in time, since he used an AoE and all of our heroes are still standing. Nathalia is actually weak, and you can see she did not get 1 crit off there, but Zatlux did some work. So this is why it's good to bring 2 different heroes to get that elemental advantage if you need it. Elemental advantage does 50% more damage. So that is something to keep in mind, especially as the enemies get a lot stronger progressing through Mythic. Alright, Zatlux doing some nice damage. The crocodile is actually down to 18%. Nathalia is stunned. Hopefully she can make it out alive, and if not, Zatlux will most likely clean him up. Down to 11%, down to 9%. Brand does not do much damage, so he's just here for support. Connor is here for support as well. Nathalia going in. He is down to 2%. And hopefully Zatlux can finish him off. There he goes. We get a 4-star Raider necklace. We get a summoning crystal. Boom. We got some rewards. We got a nice arena pack, which is great. Got a bunch of jelly. The Raider necklace is not too good at the end of this chapter. I'm hoping for some better gear so we can get him some more attack and some more crit damage. All right. There she goes. There goes wave 1. This is chapter 3, stage 7. Stage 8 is coming up. Wave 2, Zatlux, of course, is a killing machine. So he is actually really, really good for speed farming. He just finishes all of them off really quick. Now, in the last video, we actually had Zatlux going after Bran, and once he reset his ultimate, he would take all the buffs off himself. Since then, I've done some work offline. I've made him a little bit faster. I've got him some glyphs, which gave him a little bit more speed, and now he goes before Bran. So by the time he's done, Bran actually puts up the buffs on him to make him a little bit more survivable and more tanky. Nathalia should kill at least one off, hopefully two. And then we can continue and clean them up. So she got one of them. Let's see if we can kill the guy in the front. We have two left. Bran going in with the counterattack, dealing some damage to the one in the back. And Nathalia is going to finish them off so we can move on to Chapter 3, Stage 8. Okay, going through first time rewards, 13k jelly, another 10k here. We got a nice 5-star hood, which is really, really nice. Raider set. It does have a secondary stat, which is a focus percentage. That is really good. Percent is what we're looking for. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Aurak in the Dark. Moving on to Aurak in the Dark, Chapter 3, Stage 8. We can see we got Aurak, who's the boss. Let's see if we can complete it with our heroes. Going into Wave 1 of Chapter 3, Stage 8, named Aurak After Dark. That is so funny. I never noticed that before. Zatlux is going to do his thing as he usually does. There he goes, doing some major work. Bran going in with the buffs, of course. We get a nice little counterattack, no big deal. Nathalia is going to finish him up. And we're going to move on to Wave 3, just like that. I don't expect Zatlux to do much here. There's no counterattack. There's no defense down. But he actually does take out 3 of them, so that's cool. There's some speed farming for you right there. Bran going in, gets a taunt off the enemy, which is very nice. Going into Wave 3, Corrupt Aurak. Let's see what Zatlux can do. I'm not expecting a whole lot. There is no defense down. And Aurak looks awesome. He looks so cool. Let's go ahead and see if we can clean up some of these ads so we're not taking as much damage. And Bran does land a attack down, which is really, really nice. Nathalia throwing up some shields on her, doing a heal over time, which counts as a buff, which works really well with her trait, helps her do a little bit more. And we're actually doing good. One of the ads is down. The second one is almost down. Zatlux is weak to fire, so unfortunately, they're still standing. So let's see if Nathalia can clean up the 2 ads, and we can focus on Aurak. Now, Corrupt Aurak looks amazing. I would take him as a champ, as a hero. Boom! Nathalia does some major damage, cleans up the 2 ads. Aurak goes down to 64%. There we go. He's down to 55. Connor coming in with the clutch heals. Bran going in, not doing a whole lot there. Ooh, Aurak's doing his ultimate. Silencing Connor, that is not ideal. Nathalia, let's see what she can do here. She actually does really good damage there. He's down to 32%, down to 23%. Connor lands defense down on his primary, which is really nice. Even though he can't give us buffs or heals, we should still be okay. Aurak is down to 16%. And maybe Zatlux can clean him up. Really, really close. 2%, 1%. There we go. Not a big deal. Just like that, we're moving on. 3-8 is down. Very cool. And we get some pretty nice rewards. We get a bunch of jelly. Of course, we get a nice Gale Dagger. Has some flat defense, some resistance percentage. It is a 4-star, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be leveling that. And there you have it. Chapter 3 is clear. Let's get our rewards. So we've cleared Chapter 3 Mythic difficulty, and now we can farm some much needed glyphs. And you can see some of these stages do have some level 5 scrolls, which we can farm, so that is going to be awesome, as well as likely 4-star and 5-star loot, and possible 4-star and 5-star loot as well. So we can go ahead and farming that. That'll give us some much needed glyphs, as well as some much needed jelly. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll see you in the next video on Chapter 4.